ये नीचे का बेस पकड़, ये पेट, हाँ हाँ, कंप्यूटर नॉट कनेक्टेड, क्या कंप्यूटर नॉट कनेक्टेड होगा?
क्या बोलता हूँ?
ओपन हो गया, जा स्टार्ट हो गया लाइव जो
वाईफाई नहीं है।
Eight 30 to 9:30.
बराबर है।
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to Britain Jacob. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to all in Sandbury. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back again. I'm live again. I've decided to go live today. And I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live for 60 minutes today. What are people waiting for? Don't be chicken, don't panic, don't get apprehensive. Come and join me in large number. All you gotta do is one very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you doing today in order to get connected with me like today? How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? Yes, you heard me correct. All you got to do is a very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine in order to get connected live. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Joining me live today. I'm joined by Abid. Thank you, Abid. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Really appreciate it joining me live. Hi, Abid. Good evening. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? How are you doing today, Abid? How are you doing today? The answer is I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to every man, Jacob. You. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to all in Sandbury. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live at least for 60 minutes. And it's been more than 4 minutes since I've come live. 4 minutes have gone by. 56 minutes more to go. All you people out there, come and join me. Large number. Don't be chicken. Don't panic. Don't get apprehensive. Come and get connected live and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Yes, you heard me correct. grammatically correct English and grammatically incorrect English. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. Celine, good evening to you too. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Thank you very much, Abby. Thank you very much, Celine. Good evening to both of you. How are you people doing today? Answer the simple question of mine. I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. Shamshad, thank you very much for joining me live today. Good evening to you too, Shamshad. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Celine? How are you doing today, Celine? How are you doing, Abid? The answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every man, Jacob. Good evening to all and sundry. What are you people waiting for? Come on, come and join the large number. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Yes, you heard me correct. Have you had your supper? Well, I'm talking about the last meal of the day. I talk about this concept almost every day. I'm talking about this concept almost every day, that a day comprises 3 meals. Yes, you heard me correct, all you people out there. You heard me absolutely correct. A day comprises 3 meals. Breakfast, followed by lunch, and followed by supper. A day comprises 3 meals. Breakfast, followed by lunch, and followed by supper. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third or last, the final meal of the day. You start your day with breakfast. I start my day with breakfast. Abid starts his day with breakfast. Salim starts his day with breakfast. Amshad starts her day with breakfast. Almost all of us start a day with breakfast. I keep reiterating my students, I keep telling my students time and again, I keep running this by my students time and again, that skipping breakfast is not a mistake, not a blunder, it's a Himalayan blunder. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm talking about a little amount salmons here, Himalayan blunder. What does Himalayan blunder mean? Himalayan blunder means a grave mistake, a serious mistake, a very, very big mistake. I'm telling you people that skipping breakfast is not a mistake, is not a blunder, it's a Himalayan blunder. So never ever skip your breakfast. Always start your day with breakfast. All the people out there, if you are listening to me with rapt attention, if you are all ears, I want you people to send me thumbs up. Come on, come on, come on. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Come and join me in large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Yes, you heard me correct. Come and join me live today and learn to speak grammatically correct English. What are you people waiting for? Who are you people waiting for? Come on, come and join me. Come and join me live today. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live today, and I've decided to go live at least for an hour. I've decided to go live at least for 16 minutes, and it's been more than 8 minutes since I've come live. 8 minutes have gone by, 52 minutes more to go. Because an hour comprises 60 minutes. Yes, you heard me correct. An hour comprises 60 minutes, and I've decided to go live for an hour. 8 minutes have gone by, and 52 minutes more to go. Well, I'm talking about breakfast. And I'm telling people that a day comprises 3 meals. A day comprises 3 meals, breakfast, followed by lunch, and followed by supper. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third or last or final meal of the day. You start your day with breakfast. I start my day with breakfast. Almost all of us start a day with breakfast. People all over the world, people all over the globe, and people all over the planet start their day with breakfast. Yes, you heard me correct. People all over the world, all over the globe, start the day with breakfast and they end the day with supper. S-U-P-P-E-R. So all you people out there, have you had your supper? Answer is yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I have not had my supper. Have you had your supper? All right. You gotta do a very simple job. You need to answer the simple question. Maureen, have you had your supper? The positive answer is yes, sir, I have had my supper. Negative answer is no, sir, I haven't had my supper. All you people out there who decided to go live at least for an hour, 10 minutes have gone by. 10 minutes. It's been more than 10 minutes since I've come live today. What are you people waiting for? Come and join the large number and get your doubts clarified. If you have any sort of query, if you have any sort of doubts, if you want to know something about English, come and join me live today. I'm here to clarify your doubts. I'm here to talk to you. I am here to share my experiences with you. Come and join me live today. Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much, all you people out there, for joining me live today. Well, I'm telling you people that a day comprises 3 meals: breakfast, followed by lunch, and followed by supper. Remember one thing, that breakfast is the first meal of the day, lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third or last or final meal of the day. You start your day with breakfast, and I start my day with breakfast. Almost all of us start a day with breakfast. You end your day with supper. I end my day with supper. Almost all of us end our day with supper. And I'm telling you people that skipping breakfast is not a mistake. It's not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. I'm telling you people that skipping breakfast is not a small mistake or not a big mistake. It's a very, 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 very big mistake. It's a grave mistake. It's a serious mistake. So never, ever skip your breakfast. Always start your day with breakfast. Start your day with breakfast. So here are a couple of questions related to breakfast, lunch, and supper. Question number 1, have you had your breakfast? Question number 2, have you had your lunch? And question number 3, have you had your supper? All you people out there, I want you people to repeat after me. I want you people to practice after me. I want you people to utter after me. The more you practice, the more you repeat, the more you utter, the more you repeat after me, the better. Because you need to repeat the same questions. You need to utter the same answers time and again, many times, until they occur to your tongue readily and easily without any problem. Nothing could be better. Nothing could be better than practice. I keep telling my students time and again that success is not something that can be pulled out of a hat. It requires hard work. Hard work alone is my watchword for my colleagues, for my students, for all those people out there. Hard work alone is my watchword. So please repeat after me. All you people out there, repeat after me in unison. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? Well, most of my students find it really very difficult to understand this concept. They find it really very hard to use, have and had on the same question. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? Well, I'm talking about the answers here. Yes, I have my breakfast. Yes, I have my lunch. Yes, I have my supper. Now, if you pay close attention to all these three answers, which I have uttered a little while ago, all these three answers are grammatically incorrect. All these three answers are grammatically wrong. They're grammatically incorrect because something is missing in all these three answers. The most important part is missing here. The verb is missing here. Past participle is missing here. Have you had your breakfast? The answer is not, I have my breakfast. The answer is, I have had my breakfast. There you go. You got the right answer. You got the right concept here. I'm trying to explain you one of the most difficult concepts we have in English grammar by giving a couple of examples here. The point I'm trying to drive home by giving all these examples is that it's really very important on your part to use had in all your answers. Have you had your breakfast? The positive answer is yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. Remember to use had. It's wrong to say yes, I have my breakfast. Now, always say yes, I have had my breakfast. Yes, I have had my lunch. Yes, I have had my supper. Well, I'm talking about positive answers here. What about negative answers? Well, negative answers are very simple. You need to add negative word. You need to add not in all three answers. No, I have not had my breakfast. No, I have not had my lunch. No, I have not had my supper. I'm talking about 3 meals of a day. A day comprises 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and supper. Hello, hello, hello. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I've decided to go live at least for an hour today. I've decided to go live at least for 16 minutes. 17 minutes have gone by. Since 17 minutes, it's been more than 7 minutes since I've come live. 43 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. Thank you very much. Come on, come and join me, large number. Get connected with me live today. All you got to do is very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. What about you? Yes, you heard me great. Thank you very much. What about you? I am doing pretty well. I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Yes, what are you waiting for? Come on, come and join the large number. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Don't be chicken. Don't get apprehensive. Don't panic. Don't get scared. Come and join the large number. Come and join the large number so that we can have friendly conversation for the next 40 minutes. Come and join me live today in order to learn to speak grammatically correct English. Well, 18 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 18 minutes since I've come live today. 42 minutes more to go. Well, not even 42 minutes, 41 minutes more to go. What are people waiting for? Come on, come on, come on. Come and join me live today. Come and join me, large number, all you people out there. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, I talk about spoken English. Well, I talk about spoken English all the time. I talk about spoken English time and again. Why do I talk about spoken English time and again? Because spoken English is my forte, spoken English is my cup of tea, and spoken English is my subject. I am a professional spoken English trainer. I'm here to clarify your doubts. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to take you on the right path. I'm here to teach you the basic things about spoken English. I'm here to teach you the rudimentary things about spoken English. I'm here to teach you the fundamentals of spoken English. All you got to do is a very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you doing today? And the answer is I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Come on, all you people out there, what are you waiting for? Come and join the large number. Don't be chicken. Don't panic. Don't get scared. Don't get apprehensive. This is a very old professional spoken English trainer, KMD Eunice. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my domain, and me to welcome you. Thank you very much, all you people out there, for joining me live today. Well, I am talking about 3 meals of a day. A day comprises 3 meals: breakfast, followed by lunch, and followed by supper. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third or last or final meal of the day. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, 22 minutes have gone by. I've decided to go live at least for an hour. I've decided to go live at least for 60 minutes. 22 minutes have gone by, and 38 minutes more to go. Yes, absolutely correct. 38 minutes more to go. Have you had your supper? All you people out there, have you had your supper? Yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I haven't had my supper. Yes, sir, I have had. No, sir, I haven't had. I want you people to answer the simple question of mine. Have you had your supper? Yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I haven't had my supper. Well, I'm talking about breakfast, and I'm talking about lunch, and I'm talking about supper, and I'm telling you people that a day comprises 3 meals. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third, last, or final meal of the day. You start your day with breakfast, and I start my day with breakfast. Almost all of us start the day with breakfast. And I'm telling you people that skipping breakfast is not a mistake, not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. It's a serious mistake. It's a grave mistake. Never, ever skip your breakfast. Yes, you heard me correct. Never, ever skip your breakfast. What are you people doing there? What are you people waiting for? Come and join a large number. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to every magic of you. Good evening to all in Sunbury. Come and join me live today. Come and join the large number. Hello, hello, hello. I talk about spoken English. I think about spoken English. I dream about spoken English because spoken English is my forte, spoken English is my subject, and spoken English is my cup of tea. Yes, you heard me correct. Spoken English is my cup of tea. And what does cup of tea mean? Cup of tea means my favorite activity, my favorite subject. What's your cup of tea, all you people out there? If you're listening to me with rapt attention, if you're all ears, I want you people to answer the simple question of mine. What's your cup of tea? What's your favorite activity? Cricket is my cup of tea. Playing cricket is my cup of tea. Watching cricket is my cup of tea. Reading is my cup of tea. Reading newspaper is my cup of tea. Reading storybooks is my cup of tea. Singing is my cup of tea. Dancing is my cup of tea. Teaching is my cup of tea. Riding bikes is my cup of tea. Driving car is my cup of tea. What's your favorite activity? What's your cup of tea and what's your favorite activity? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to every magic of you. Good evening to one and all. Good evening to all in Soundbrain. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Well, what does spoken English mean? Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. "26 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 26 minutes since I've come live today. I decided to go live at least for an hour. I decided to go live at least for 60 minutes, and it's been more than 27 minutes. 27 minutes have gone by. It's been more than 27 minutes since I've come live today. 33 minutes more to go, all you people out there. 33 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Come on. What does spoken English mean? Spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Yes, you heard me correct. So that's the definition for spoken English. What does spoken English mean? And the answer is spoken English means speaking English fluently without hesitation. Always remember one thing, that a good listener can become a good speaker, but a good speaker can be a good listener. And always remember one thing, that listening comes first and speaking comes next. Listening always comes first and speaking always comes next. Listening is primary and speaking is secondary. Yes, you heard me correct. Listening is primary and speaking is secondary. And if you have that burning desire to become an impeccable speaker of English language, and if you have the burning desire to learn to speak English fluently without hesitation, then you need to practice. You need to repeat. You need to utter. And if you have the burning desire to speak impressive English or impeccable English, or to get the gift of the gab, or to strengthen your speaking skills You need to repeat after me. You need to utter after me. You need to practice after me. Yes, you heard me correct. Practice is the key to success. Yes, you heard me correct. Practice, only practice is the key to success. The more you practice, the more better. The more you practice, the more better. The more you utter, the more better. The more you repeat after me, the more better. Well, I warn to people not to pay any sort of attention to the grammar. Let's forget everything about grammar. Let's not talk about grammar. Let's grammar not scare you. Let's grammar not bother you. Let's forget about grammar. Let's forget about those complicated concepts of grammar. Let's just concentrate on practicing. Repeat after me. Practice after me. Utter after me. Hello, hello, hello. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Come and join the large number. What are people up to? What are people waiting for? Don't be chicken. Don't panic. Don't get apprehensive. Don't get nervous. Thank you very much. Well, it's time for me to work. It's been more than 30 minutes. It's been more than 30 minutes since I've come live today. And 30 minutes have gone by well. I made it very clear at the beginning of my session today that I've decided to go live at least for an hour, but I can't go live for an hour as I'm running out of battery. My laptop is running out of battery. My laptop battery is draining. My laptop is running out of battery. So I need to call it a day. I need to start my live session cold turkey. I need to start my live session, abruptly, and I'm really very sorry for that. So it's time for me to take your leave. It's time for me to bid adieu. It's time for me to call it a day. It's time for me to sign off and say bye-bye. Do take a very good care of yourself. Have your supper, eat your fill, and sleep tight. But I leave you with a promise that I shall come back tomorrow, the same platform, the same channel, Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Until then, do take a very good care of yourself. Thank you very much.